Okay, first thing you want to do is log in. So scroll up here and hit the login. Log in as a promoter. Enter your email address that you use to sign up with. Enter your password and log in. On your account page, click Build Live Contest. This will take you to step one. Step one, you need to add a venue, the venue where your contest will be taking place. One, two, three. Street. Town. Alaska, and then you hit submit, and there it is. That is the completion of step one. Then you hit add a contest. This will take you to step two. This is where you will need to add an image. So let's go up here to add an image. We can just pick one here. Where was it? There, we'll do that one. By Don Rickles. That came out pretty good, but if it comes out kind of crappy or long or your image is too big, we've added this here website that this is not our website. This is just one that we found that we feel works very well. You can go here. I can show you a sample. But we could just take this here and to this website, and if you just hit crop, it crops it, download it. It's pretty simple, and we've used it a bunch of times, and we like it. And we've added the link for you to be able to make your images there. So we got that done. This box here is for you to decide if you want your audience members to have a dark background on their phone or a light background on your phone. If your event is taking place inside a dark comedy club or a dark bar or restaurant, then you may want to choose the dark background. That way it doesn't light up the whole area. If it's outside and it's at a county fair or somewhere outside and they're voting, you could choose the light background. We just made it so you could have your choice for both. This is the next information down here. You need to add a contest name. So we'll call this contest number one. I hope you're more creative than us. You need to choose your time zone. This is the time zone that the contest will be taking place, with the time that you would like the voting to start happening. So if you're on the East Coast, then you would choose Eastern time, Central time, Mountain time, Pacific time. There you go. Choose one of them. We're gonna go ahead and stay with the Eastern time. We're gonna pick the date, and you can just click here, and that'll open up a calendar. And let's just make it start. You can make it start in 3 days from now. So maybe you want to set it all up and get it ready. And this show is going to start at 8 o'clock at night. So we would go into PM, and then that's the time the show is going to start. But then there's a host or some announcements or something like that, and you really don't want the audience to start voting until about 8:05. So let's just do that. We'll make it 8:05 PM, and that's done. That's it for step two. Step three. This is where you can add categories for the judges. You can decide if you want to have judges and audience votes or just audience votes. If you're just going to have audience votes, then you can skip this section. But if you plan on having judges along with your audience vote, here you can choose if you want the audience to judge on the same categories as the judges, or if you just want the judges to have special categories and a different scoring scale. You can put in categories for them if you wanted. You could make categories for them to choose from. And then you could add another category if you wanted. And you could add another category. You can choose if you want the judges to score between 1 to 10, 1 to 5, simple like or dislike, yes or no. These judges will be judges that you choose to have judge your contest. So what you would need to do here is refresh this, right, that button. Kind of refreshes what you've done so far. And it gives you this code here. This is your personal code that you should not share with anybody but the judges that you want to have judge. And in later videos, we'll show you how to have the judges use that code. But that's where you would find your code and get your code. And that's the end of step 3. Step 4, this is a really simple step. Audience scoring. You just decide if you want your audience that are coming to your event to score on a 1 through 5, 1 through 10, like, dislike, yes or no. We'll stick with 1 through 5. Do you want them to see a bunch of little circles underneath it, like choose circles? Do they want to choose baseball bats, birthday cakes, cameras? So if you're like running a car show and you're having people vote on cars, you could have them choose 5 little cars, or if it's cats or cookies. And wow, there's a lot of things in here. Hamburger. If you wanted to choose your favorite hamburger, then you could have them pick 5 hamburgers. It's a lot of fun. Star Trek, we don't have a Star Wars one. I don't know why, but we don't. Sorry if that upsets somebody. We'll stick with circles. And that's the end of step 4. Step 5, set up a follow-up email. This is where you will set up an email that will go out to everybody who votes. So every single person who signs up and sets up a profile and votes for your contest, at the end of the contest, when they hit submit, they will get this email. So this email is a very powerful tool. You can simply thank them. Thank you for helping us pick the winner. And then here, I have a email that I can just help do this. I'll paste in the code, which is a lot of code. But if you go back here, this is what the email looks like. This is an email that we just used recently in a online contest that we had. And we sent this out to everybody. So it's kind of cool. We thanked our website developer and tried to get him some business. We had some coupons in here for ZippyVote with some codes that people could use. This could be personalized for you. You could use it for your sponsors. You could use it for your club. You can use it for your restaurant. Whatever you want to put in this email, you can put in it. Let's go back here. We'll delete all this code. Get it back to nothing. So there's your email. You got your subject line. If you would like to add an image in here, the best way we have found, and this is once again, we've added a little link over here. You can go to Imager. This is a kind of a cool website because you're able to go in here, and this is like some images that I've uploaded, and you just click on your image and it gives you all different kinds of links and stuff like that. You want to go down to here, the website blog one, just click on that and copy. And then if you go back to your email and hit the text button over here and paste that code in here, if you go back now, that logo is going to be huge. But if you select it and just move it a little bit, then you can come back to your text. And now if you see there's this is here. And you can just say, well, let's just make it 100 by 100. That's pretty small, but that would be nice for above your name or something like that. So there it is. And if you go, oh, I'd like it a little bit bigger than that, you can just stretch it and make it a little bit bigger. You can go to this side and start typing. You can then add type and put all the type that you'd like in with your email. You can add the image. You can spice it up any way you would like. There's lots of tools in here to make type bold, color text, background color in email. You can make some links. Many, many things you can do here. Spice up the email. This is the email that'll go out to all your audience members and everybody who uses and votes for your contest. And that's the end of step 5. Step 6, this is where you will add your talent. This is where you will see all the talent that you've added. Right now, you won't have a talent list, but you will get one. And we'll show you in other videos how to get that talent list and how to add it to here. But right now, we have just several hundred stand-up comics names in here. So we could just grab one here and add them to the contest. And then we can grab an actual Adam and add them. And we can add somebody else, another comic. We can go down and grab another comic. And we just keep doing that. We can add as many, if you want 10, 15, 20 talents. And we call these your talent list. This could be stand-up comedians. It could be singers, drummers, chefs, barbecue, roast beef. There could be 4 different barbecue roast beefs on here, and they're going to judge which one they like the most. Or county fair, it could be all the sheep. I don't know. It's endless the things you could add in here as talent. Once you check them in, that will actually put them into the contest, and the audience will now be able to see them. And that's it. And in later videos, we'll show you how to add talent to your main talent list. And that's the end of step 6. Make sure you hit save if you want to continue working on it or make more changes, and just hit save contest. And it'll refresh and save everything. If you want to just save and exit, then you just save and exit. And it'll take you back to your home page. There you go. It takes you back to your account.